Okay, Kellen, now we're going to take a look at the above view from the side of your backstroke. And again, one of the things that will help with rotation is kind of lifting that chin. So as I'm watching your swimming the backstroke, and you can just see how your chin is right on your chest, okay? Your eyes are looking way back at the back wall, towards the top of the back wall. But we actually want to look more towards the ceiling. So we want to lift that chin a little bit more. We want to lift the chin a little bit more, so the chin, have it up this direction, so it's lifted off that chest a little bit. And then your eyes need to be looking a little more towards the ceiling. So they don't need to look straight up, but they need to look a little more right over your hips, over your knees, towards the ceiling. And that will lift that chin up and make it a little easier on the shoulders to have rotation. When the chin's down like that, to rotate the shoulders is very difficult. So we want to lift that chin. It's going to give you a better body position. We'll look at the side underwater view. That might show us where your hips are too. They look a little low in the water. Again, you can just see as you're coming out with that hand, I should see the shoulder out of the water. When you're starting that pull, you're right at the surface, but it needs to be a little higher. And then as you're pulling out, you can just see how that wrist is bending into that hand. We want a straight hand as we're coming over, so we want the hand to be right in line with the arm, not bent back. And then as we're coming over the top, rotating the hand to pinky first. Like to see the fingers a little bit straighter as you come over, trying to reach in that stroke. But again, you can see you're just really flat at entry. And right here, I should see that right shoulder deeper in the water. You should be more on your right side. And that left shoulder, I should see that out of the water when you get to this point. And I see it right there. So it's a split second late, and it needs to be just a little higher than that. And again, on this side, you can see the straight arm. You can see the arm bend a little bit as you're going back into the catch. So you see from the shoulder here, and you just see that slight bend back up here, and then the bend in the wrists. We want all that to be very straight. So we want a very straight line all the way through the hand, and not to let the elbow bend or the wrist bend. But if you get your shoulder more involved, it's going to be holding that arm a little straighter if it's coming from the shoulder. And again, you can just see it's a little harder to see where the entry is happening. It's happening right behind the head with a bent elbow. From the side view, that's harder to see. That's why I really like the front views. So when you're checking out your video, make sure you're looking at that. And again, just getting that chin lifted a little bit, it's going to give us a better body position. And then again, you can see on that one, you kind of reach in with the back of the hand. We can speed up those arms as well. Then going into the wall for the turn, need to be a little quicker. Remember that last stroke's a freestyle stroke. So I said it on the above view coming towards the camera. You just need to get onto your stomach a little faster, make that more like a freestyle stroke. That'll help you attack the wall a lot more. And then you do a good job of separating the feet and coming over and getting a good push off. Now on your kick out, we'll see it more on the underwater, but I see a lot of arm movement. From the chest all the way up through the arms, there should be no movement whatsoever in your kick out. It should come from the chest down towards the feet. So you don't want to be moving the upper body, the head, and the arms. And I can see from the underwater view, just from here, I can see there's a lot of motion up and down. That's going to really slow you down. You want to keep that very streamlined as you're going into that breakout. And then we'll take a look at the underwater view. That'll tell us a little bit more. But we can speed up our kick, and we can speed up our arm pull. The arm pull will come from the rotation, and then we just need to be tighter and quicker with the kick. And we'll see that on the underwater as well.